Okay. I have not done this in a while. I am gonna be completely real about that. I have really not done this in a good bit. Which, to be fair, I could argue, I could say the same about. I should really move my mic. I have not done this for Skyrim either, to be honest, ever. Out, at least for a solo playthrough, actually, but I figured I could get, because I did take last week off and probably a bit longer, honestly, because I just wasn't doing anything. But I figured, you know what? I might actually just do Skyrim. I kind of just want to do a replay and get back into the game because I actually missed this game, if I'm being completely honest. I very much adore this game. Because I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do with this current playthrough. If I'm being completely honest, I kind of just want to get a new playthrough up. If I'm being honest, so it'll be very good to start this. To be honest, especially after I'm hoping no, we're fine. I am actually tabbed out of the game at the minute. So if there's no music or if there's that weird sound in the background that I'm hearing, that is why. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's very important that I'm transparent about that. But um, do you know what? Fuck it. Why not? I haven't done that before. Do that there. Do that there. Easy. There we go. I think I'm good. I think I am good. Yeah, I did do that. Okay. Just making sure. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Now the music can actually start. I hope that is all good. I don't know what the last. I don't know what race I chose last time. I'm gonna be completely honest. My favorite is normally Argonian. I've done that the most. I think last time I might have done an Orc. If I'm being honest, I think the last time might have been an Orc. I do really like the Orcs. I'm gonna be real. I like the Orcs, I think. I've never done a... Actually, come to think of it, I think I did... Excuse me. I think I did Khajiit in... I want to say it was a Skyrim Together save. I don't think I fully did anything with that. I don't think I ever fully did anything with that though, but because I know that no matter what I'm gonna do here, I'm probably gonna do the Thieves Guild, and they are apparently great stealthy thieves, so that might not be a bad idea, to be honest. Dark Elf. I was, for those of you who actually might have seen it, I did say in that Requiem save that I was gonna do magic, because I've never done it before, but supposedly, even in regular Skyrim, it's a bit of a weird, apparently it's not that great, so I've heard. I'm not entirely sure. I'm tempted to go Khajiit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sort of gravitating towards that. Hang on, I want to do a Google. Okay. Because I'm not entirely sure. Unless I just want to be an orc. I feel like an orc would make sense. Especially since I might become a vampire later. Yeah, I might do orc. I might do orc just because. Because I can do a mix of these things anyway. I think I just click. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Strangely, I will say this, by the way. I mean, I will be transparent about this when I say, you know, people know by now I love Fallout 4, right? But I will say I think um this game I think weirdly has like I think it has like the more customization options, honestly, which I honestly I'm kind of into. Like even though I think one game's definitely better than the other, I'm also just like I think I've got to give I have to sing Skyrim its praises, you know? I feel like a Scar would be great. I'm not gonna lie. I think it has to be that one or that one. It might be that one just because it makes sense on the mouth, honestly. I do like that war paint, to be honest. I don't know. It's a shame it's kind of dark in the preview, but yeah, I think covering the whole face is too much, potentially. I wanna have a little bit of subtlety with it. Eh. I think it might have to be the one of the early ones. I like this one over the eye. I think that's a good one. I might do that. I might honestly do that. I don't want a bright color. I think I might go for... I say bright color and then yellow doesn't actually look that bad. I don't know. The blue's nice, I think. This darker blue isn't actually... It sort of matches, I think. Unless... I think a red makes more, or a brown makes more sense. I might have to go with that. Yeah, I might have to go with that. So many options. I don't think it'll actually let me... I mean, I don't remember. It's been a while, but does it let me customize the teeth? I'm not sure. I mean, this isn't too bad. Maybe I'll go with you. Yeah, I'll just do that. That's fine. I don't think that does much, and if it does, I can't see it. Brow? Excuse me. Ooh, this adds the little spikes. I like the little spikes, actually. That was on one of the presets. I wanted to see about those. I don't think I need them to be that big if I'm being, or that much if I'm being honest, but I think it is the best one though, if I'm being honest. So I can change these. Okay. I think the default had one of them broken, but yeah, I think that might have been the default. I'm not 100% sure. I might have to go with that. That's fine, I think. I must admit, I'm hoping there's a bald option, because strangely, I don't know how I feel about the hair in this game. I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't think it looks bad, but it sort of makes me glad that I've played mostly as a fucking Argonian, because, you know. Saying that, though, I think Argonians have... I don't think they have hair, but I think they have leaves on their bodies or on their heads or something. I'm not entirely sure about that. They have, like, a thing. I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah, I don't know about the hair. I really... I think for an orc, something like that makes a bit more sense. But I don't think I'm going to choose it, to be honest. I might actually avoid the facial hair, just to be transparent. I am not gonna lie, I do this a lot with my playthroughs, where I just put the thing through like a name generator, because I have absolutely no idea what names would be good for this aside from my own. But then if I choose my own, it feels a bit weird for a world like Skyrim, honestly. So I try not to use it. What am I trying to do? Okay. Orc name generator. I don't know what my previous one was, to be honest. I think it began with a U, but I'm really not sure. That one's really sticking out to me. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're good here. Yeah. There's literally just one at the bottom that says Sugar Rod. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it sounds good. It's really attracting my eyes, I'm not gonna lie, and I think I could actually work with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sort of just gonna go with that, to be honest. Man, this is gonna be fun. I haven't done a full Skyrim playthrough in so long. I don't remember the last time, actually. I don't actually remember the last time I did a full playthrough. I think it's been a while, if I'm being completely honest. I think it's been a good bit. A good few years, probably. That feels accurate, but I'm really not sure about that.
You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace. What was that? It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites. As we commend your souls to Aetherius.
By the way, I did just drink a bit of water, and I know the heat in places has not been too great recently, and apparently it's supposed to cool down, but just in case, I will happily advise that everyone stays hydrated regardless, because that is a very important thing to do with your day. Drink fluids, because that's what helps your body function, you know? Go do it. I mostly drink water, but you could also drink a smoothie, or juice, or I mean, if you like milk, go drink milk. I don't know. I have a smoothie in the fridge. It's a nice smoothie. I've been trying to drink less of it though, because I feel like apparently you're not supposed to drink them so much because of all the sugar and whatnot from the fruit.
What in oblivion is that?
It's a dragon.
What do you see?
Hell yeah. Yeah, So I'm gonna be real. I know that I did a challenge on my Fallout playthrough recently. Since this is my first Skyrim stream playthrough, I'm probably not gonna be doing that, honestly. Just because it's honestly been a while. I did actually think about it though, because I did think to myself, like, man, I haven't done Skyrim in a while. I kind of want to do a challenge, which I did consider a few weeks ago, and that's how we were contemplating doing the whole Requiem thing, but I think for this save in particular, I might honestly just do casual playthrough, just relax and have fun. Or, you know, be as relaxed as can be with the dragons, you know? And all the other sort of monsters and shit. Yeah, you got it. Normally, I'm also gonna be real, normally I just do melee in these playthroughs. I mean, honestly, it's sort of... I mean, weirdly, it makes more sense most of the time, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've never fully tried magic before, but I've also heard that early game and late game magic is a bit weird. With, I don't know, apparently magic just isn't good late game. And then early game, it's apparently not that great to use. So I might honestly just stick to the melee this time. Speaking of which, I have disabled most of... Well, no. Excuse me. I did, in the Skyrim Together save we made recently, I did disable the mods from all of that, and I've got a new... There's like technically two mods I have in this now, but I pretty much have only one mod in this now, and I imagine that won't come into effect until way later. Unless I need to do something to somehow fix it or whatever, but... Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing this mostly vanilla as well, just to sort of get that experience with this game again, honestly. 8? 8, okay, that's fine. I mean, I guess I can just take these. Nothing else here, is there? That's fine. Absolutely nothing, that's fine. I will, I don't know if it'll actually show it or not, but no, that's not it, that's fine. Is it this? Well, you can see it now. I've been playing... I was playing Fallout 4 again a few days ago and revisiting an old save, and I added a TARDIS mod into that save, and honestly, it did make me want to play with the Skyrim equivalent, honestly, and I have it installed now, so I don't know when I'm gonna start all that stuff, to be honest, but I know that I'll probably enjoy it, because I've definitely used it before, and I would actually like to use it again, honestly. It's one of my favorite Skyrim mods, to be honest. Alrighty, Hadvar.
Come on, this way.
Do I not? No, I don't. Yeah, that's the thing from the mod, which I'm not going to touch. I think I'm just gonna drop these. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Requiem definitely does something to the camera, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe we can reason with them.
I'm gonna save just in case.
Hold up now. You want to die?
I am not used to... I feel like I'm not used to the controls at the minute. Which, to be fair, I am absolutely gonna clarify. I mean, you know, I use two different control schemes between games. Like, I normally use... I don't know what I just picked up. Because normally on Fallout, I use a controller, which I'm very happy about. I don't know if I could ever use a controller on this game. I don't know how weird that would feel, especially given how much I'd be pressing the control triggers, but... Alrighty, let's go. I will admit that felt a lot nicer than... It feels... I will say this, because obviously Requiem slows you down so much. It is such a nice change of pace to actually play without the slowness. So nice. I don't think, like, I'm gonna be completely real. I'm not trying to shit on Requiem, because I'm sure the rest of the mod is great, but genuinely, I don't think I realized how nice I had it in vanilla due to me not playing for a good bit. I think I can have these gauntlets. Light boots. To be honest, I could probably pick up definitely those at the very least. What about you? You just have that there. Minor healing. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with magic, honestly. I'm just gonna be completely real. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet. I might pick that up anyway, just in case. There's bread? I'm guessing bread just heals me, or something. 2 points, okay. Oh, I did not know those things up here. I'm guessing I can use those for something. Okay, I don't think there's much else I can do here, unless I'm... Yeah, just take all of those. I will happily do that. Okay. More of that. I'll take it. I don't know what the salt can be used for, to be honest. Already had VAR.
This way.
Yeah, we're going this way. I'm not about to... There's people down here, so I'm gonna do another save again.
The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need that.
I'm so glad the magic guy is on my side. Holy shit. Oh, right. I don't even have those things equipped, do I? There we go. What about now? That's fine. Are you guys good? The Book of the Dragonborn. I don't know if I actually need to do anything with this. Can I do anything with that? It has value.
Dragon is attacking Helgen.
Hot dragon, please, don't make up nonsense.
There's a mace in here. That's a good idea. I should probably pick up the mace. As far as, yeah, I think genuinely a mace is probably a much better idea. Maybe I can keep that just to help me with my gold income and whatnot.
You have no authority over me.
Dagger?
Didn't you hear me? I said the
I might grab the dagger, actually. Why not? Maybe I can do that with
Wait a second.
stealthiness or something. I think I can do that.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks.
I'm gonna save again.
We'll need everything.
It has been a good bit since I've done this. I say good bit. It's been like a few weeks, but... Yeah, they really know how to do lockpicking right in these games, I will say. I like the lockpicking in these games a lot.
Grab what you can. Let's go.
Granted, it does feel different per game, just because, you know... I mean, for starters, the thing is actually a bit bigger with, yeah, I can probably pick those up. Is there smoke coming out of your ear? No, that's something else. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep these. Nothing in here, but I might have to just do this anyway, just to up my stats. There we go. I think the dude's gone, right? What happens if I talk to you? I don't think
Leave
I...
me to my work, unless you
No. Listen, I was a prisoner. I don't think you... I'd imagine you don't want help from a prisoner, do you? Probably not. Oh yeah, we're about to meet the bear. We are about to meet the bear. Just gonna pick up all the gold. Some good gold here, I must admit. I'm guessing y'all follow me? Yeah, let's do this. Hoping game audio is good, by the way. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to switch audio channels like it does for most games, but that's fine. I switched them manually in OBS depending on the game anyway, but because some of them just do that, unfortunately, but we move. Wrecked! Were you about to say you're outnumbered? Because honestly, you're probably right. You're honestly probably right. It's a shame you only have armor and weapons. Your stamina's low. This is true. Do you know what? Yeah, let's grab the bow. Why not? Damn, that arrow's in my face. That looks like it would hurt. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. Alrighty, I think I can just go on, right? I don't think these bits ever actually require their company, usually. So my predictions so far for today, if I'm being honest, I imagine we're not gonna get very far at the start of this. I imagine we're probably just gonna... we're probably gonna either get to Whiterun or probably Riverwood, to be honest. Really depends on what we do. Or how efficient we can maybe be. I don't mind though. I'm here to enjoy the game again, you know? Because I genuinely miss this game. I feel like I honestly don't give enough love to this game. Because I mean, you know, again, of course I prefer Fallout, but Skyrim's Skyrim, you know? There's something really nice about a Skyrim playthrough. Even if it's just a solo playthrough compared to using the multiplayer mod. I'm also gonna grab these, because these do actually help out a lot. I don't know if spider eggs can be good for anything, but I'll grab them, I suppose. Maybe I can... To be fair, I'm back to playing the version of the game that doesn't add weight to gold, so... Hopefully we can get some good septims from what I'm collecting here. Oh, Iron Mace. I thought I was looking at the skull. There we go. There we go. Do you know what? Let's just go to the bear. I'm probably gonna walk past the bear. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna sheathe my weaponry. Speaking of which, sometimes I forget in this game that This is the game where you press caps lock and shift and like... Yeah, this is the game where pressing one of those buttons will just put you into the walking and whatnot. I should really change that keybind. I'm guessing I can
Rather not tangle with her right now.
do that.
Sneak by. Just take it nice and slow and watch where you step. Or if
Good
you're
idea.
feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Yeah,
and
I'd
watch
like
your
to
back.
actually... Is there anything else? Lantern... Do I even have a helmet? I don't have a helmet, do I? No. Iron helmet. Sure, I'll grab a helmet. Fuck it. It'll help me out in whatever I want to do after this cave. Right, I am gonna do another save. I think as long as I'm crouching, I'm... Fuck. Yeah, slowing down seems to do the trick here. Okay. It's a bit slow, but I can do it. Nice. Seems like holding down shift actually helps my sneak stab it, which is actually pretty good. I wonder if there's loot over there, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, let's not wake the bear up. Listen, Hadvar, I'm just saying, but if we wake him up, I suggest we just run. I don't think I'm gonna survive a bear attack. I'm just saying. Don't get me wrong, I know I have a sword and a shield, but
That was close.
can we stand up now? Okay.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
Okay. I don't know if I get any sort of free perk points or whatever you want. I don't know what you call them. Perk points? Enable survival mode. No. Don't get me wrong, as much as I... To be fair, I've actually never used survival mode in either Fallout or Skyrim, so... Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I don't want to use it, if I'm being honest.
I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
I don't think I
Down from Harry's River
would wanna, but...
blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd have
Before the storm, okay. So I don't have anything I can do here. I know that I can... I think they're called the Wandering Stones.
lit up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
You're welcome. Yeah, I don't think... Aside from... I can do the Wandering Stones thing. I might end up putting that point into stealth. Just because I don't think I need to worry about my melee damage that much, really. It's probably just a 1 point anyway, right? I'm not entirely sure on that. Speaking of which, I'm probably just gonna open this. Maybe I won't, I'm probably not gonna do anything with it yet, I'm gonna be honest, but... Save just in case. I don't know if I get anything from reading the full thing, but... The prophecy approaches. As foretold by the Elder Scrolls, the blue box shall fall from the sky. The prophecy of the box dictates that the Dwemer structure north of the Lunar Forge, called... Is that a T? T-I-I-D? Teed Vason, shall guard the box from those unworthy. Sheesh. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that yet. Yeah, is Teed. Okay. I'm not gonna do that yet, I don't think. Because I think, weirdly enough, I think the enemies in there are really, I think the enemies in there are actually pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Yeah, I think, honestly, based on previous experiences with that mod, I think I genuinely might leave that. Because as much as I would love to play it early, which to be fair, maybe I can... I don't know, actually. I mean, maybe I can at least get the fast travel point off screen and see what I can do with that, but... I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Guardian Stones. Save again. Thief. Those under the sign of the thief will learn all stealth skills 20% faster. You may only have one sign blessing at a time. Okay, so I think this is vanilla, by the way, but...
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones
I'm gonna let him
that
talk.
mark Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Yeah, because I think, according to my friend, in Requiem, once you choose one of these, you lock in and then you can't use any of the others. I'm gonna be real, I don't think I've ever actually... I think in a normal vanilla playthrough, I've only ever chosen one of these stones and then just left it as is and sort of just forgotten about them, but... Yeah, you basically just learn the specific things faster. I'd imagine... I'm not sure. Maybe I can... You know what? Maybe combat? Maybe I can switch later. I probably can, given that it's vanilla and based on what it says at the bottom here, but... Fuck it.
Warrior. Good. I knew you shouldn't have been on that cult the minute I laid eyes on you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna choose that, honestly. Feels like a very simple and easy choice. I have previously chosen the stealth one, because I liked
Listen, as far as I'm concerned,
doing the Thieves Guild, but
but until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
I'm also realizing there's fish there. I think I just saw some, yeah. I think you can actually use those fish for stuff, you know? I don't know what I'm doing with these, by the way. Like, I can probably use these for potion-related alchemy stuff, but I'd imagine they don't add much weight, if anything.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Rivia.
Get wrecked. Yeah. Well, damn. Holy shit. One hand increased. I can't complain, honestly. Yeah, I took one look at this and I just thought to myself, I think this is actually the area... I don't know if this is in the vanilla game or not. I'm going to be completely real, but I think in the TARDIS mod that I've just gotten or just enabled or whatever, I think you can come here and fix this and whatever. Because I think it's, I think the mod calls it an Oculus or something. I'm not sure. I don't know what it's used for, but I know it's a thing. Speaking of which, with Skyrim together, it makes all the NPCs walk like a million times slower with their animations, but they're still walking at the same speed. So it all just looks very weird, but
What happened to you, boy?
it's nice seeing the game normal, I'm not gonna lie.
Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to
Friendship.
Okay, okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
I think what I might do with this playthrough is because I don't always... If I'm being completely honest, I don't always use the opportunity to, say for example, invest in, you know, enchanting or smithing or whatever the skills are that helps you with creating armor, excuse me, and whatnot. So I'm honestly wondering if it's worth actually doing that stuff in this playthrough, because I know you can get dragon armor and shit.
We have company.
And to be honest, I think that would actually be a great idea to sort of... It might be a good idea to actually do that,
We've been so worried.
so I can see
Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something.
how I can take advantage of that, because I don't touch those normally, I'm gonna be real.
What's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here.
Thank you.
To get back to Solitude.
Yeah, I did a great job. I don't know about you, but I did a great job. You know what, though? We made it out together, and that's what matters.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine.
Thank you.
Help however I can.
Can I access your gold?
I'm glad to help, but I need your help.
With...
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send
Absolutely,
whatever soldiers we
dude.
can. Like I say, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help
Lockpick.
yourself
I'm
with
probably
whatever
just gonna
you need.
pick some up, honestly, but... iron ingot... I feel like I could probably just take the healing potions, honestly, but... How much gold do I have?
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone, if you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
Heck yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious.
That happened on its own, just saying.
So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much.
Valid,
Who can blame him?
I think.
But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends. Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories.
I was under the
That's
impression
what
that they were
started
in a
this whole
duel.
war. The
Is that not part of the law?
Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
Okay, I don't know. You know what? Let's just see. 100 gold. Okay, I should be good to. I'm gonna. Ooh. It's weird that I can't sell stuff to him, but fuck it, whatever. I would like to just do that, honestly.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading... Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion, but I hope you'll give us another chance. The Legion could really use someone like you, especially now.
I think the Legion...
General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
I'm gonna be real. I know that obviously both sides are supposed to be... It's supposed to be a thing where you're open to interpretation, right? They both suck for different reasons. They're both good for different reasons, but... I think normally, in the moment... I mean, I don't know. I think normally I do choose the Empire, because they are a lot more welcoming to the other, say, you know, like the Argonians and the Orcs and the Elves and stuff like that. Granted, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but because I'm not as well versed in the lore as everybody else, I'm going to be completely real, but from what I can tell, I think that's how they operate versus versus Stormcloaks that are all for the Jarl, for the human Nords, pretty much.
You didn't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak and his top lieutenants.
Oh shit.
Right, the leader of the Stormcloaks. They claim to be fighting for Skyrim's freedom, but the war is really all about Ulfric wanting to be High King of Skyrim.
Yeah. Because I think Ulfric's just power hungry, right?
A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the general turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his... I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil.
Okay.
But I guess the general changed his mind.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that dialogue there. As much as I would love to continue that, I would absolutely... I want to...
Good luck.
I want to look around and pick stuff up, to be honest. Did I just look in there? Yeah, I did.
It's only a matter of time.
I may or may not want to take advantage of all this stuff here, because I don't... Oh. So some of these things can still be stolen. Got it. Okay. Hat. Carrots. Troll fat, because apparently I can just take that. Do you guys not want the troll fat? I mean...
Make yourself at home.
Damn Stormcloaks.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
I am very respectful. Nope. I will not do that. I'm more into orcs and Argonians, you know? I think the last time I actually played this was I romanced an orc. I could be wrong, but I think I did. I can't remember the character's name, but
No thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh,
Nick Valentine, by the way.
Robbers were only after one thing.
Not literally, but, you know, he shares the voice, and I remember playing this for the first time and recognizing the voice actor, and Nick Valentine's great in Fallout, honestly. I was very happy to hear this voice actor in this game. I think he does a decent amount of voices in this game, actually, to be honest.
You should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Show them. Take a look.
I am actually gonna try and sell stuff to you, probably. I might keep all of these things, because alchemy, just in case I want to explore that, I guess. Because I honestly really don't ever do that. Yeah, I think I might do that. Health is increased. I feel like I may as well... 60 seconds doesn't feel like a lot, to be honest. Unless it passes differently in-game, but I might just sell that. Yeah, see, this is tricky, because it's... I might... I might have to sell these. I might just do it, honestly. I'll probably get... If I ever go down that route, I might end up getting something better anyway, so... Sell you. Didn't know I had 2 of those. I'll sell you. Prophecy of the Box. I don't know whether I don't know whether or not I want to do that. Maybe I'll keep it, but I don't know. I think for now, you know what? No, I'll just get rid. Fuck it. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. There we go.
Yeah.
So that's a thing there. I don't often leave that quest, but I think what I might do...
Oh, really?
I think what I might do is I might leave that for now. Maybe come back to it. And we go to... I reckon we just go to Whiterun, honestly. I've never actually gone straight there in a single... In an actual solo playthrough before, so... It'll be nice to at least see the minor differences in the gameplay and whatnot. And then we'll talk to the Jarl. I don't know what we're gonna do in Whiterun, actually, come to think of it, but since we're probably gonna fight dragons eventually, I will probably want a place to actually... Damn, you beat that thing up like it's nothing, dude. Yeah, I think what I might do is I might hopefully buy the house in Whiterun or something. Just to at least see... Or just to at least have somewhere to put my precious items, you know? Because that would actually be a great idea.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Yep. I'm not gonna free that guy, because I will probably be an Imperial. If I ever do that, which, to be fair, I probably will, honestly, but... Do you know what? Let's cut across. Okay. Empty, empty, empty. I can sell that. That might be worth selling, actually. Just to make sure I can get some gold to my name. I'm hoping I can actually sell them within the walls, but otherwise, we can figure it out. It's fine. We can absolutely figure it out. I'm not gonna bother with you. As much as I would love to, I don't want to bother with you, because I know... You know... Damn, y'all got rid of him instantly. Okay.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of war... And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
I don't know.
Not for me to say. The old man... If you go to him...
I'm probably not going to, based on... Like, honestly, don't get me wrong, I think ultimately, as a concept... I think as a concept, I prefer werewolves to vampires, but... Given the game that we're playing, I think, genuinely... The vampires in this game are actually a bit better, a lot better actually, given like how powerful they are. I mean, don't get me wrong. What did I just pick up? Is it here? Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the werewolves are great for melee, but I think one of the differences is that the vampires can de-transform instantly, which is honestly very nice. I'm not gonna lie, it is a nice difference. Assuming that it's a real difference, I think it is, but I think I can just go up here, right?
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yes, sir. Speech. I should really spend these points at some point, honestly. Ooh. Whiterun's a very nice place, I'm not gonna lie.
Size on my own.
I like Whiterun.
Stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help.
Come to think of it, I honestly don't know what my favorite city or town is, or whatever you want to call it, but
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite I don't know what my favorite hold or village is, or whatever. There's a lot of very nicely designed ones, though, honestly. Whiterun's really nice. I like Solitude. Is Windhelm the one with Ulfric in it? I don't know how I don't know. It's not bad. Riften's nice, I think. Riften's not bad. Though Riften has the Thieves Guild going for it, so I suppose there's that, but... Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do here at the minute. Yeah, so if I actually stick to this, I'll have to remember this stuff, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't normally touch stuff like this in a playthrough, if I'm being completely honest, but...
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Yeah, I can't do much here at the minute. Does it tell me the time? 9 PM, okay. Speaking of which, I will say this about Skyrim versus Fallout, just to compare it a little bit. I like the fact that in Skyrim I can wait while standing up. I think that's very nice. I think that is very nice. I don't know... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't do that in Fallout 4. You have to sit down or sleep. Because I'm pretty sure the exact same button is attached to the jump button, which is fair. But other than that, I mean... You know... I don't mind it, though, by the way. Like, I will say, I don't mind. I think it makes sense, but... And ultimately, it doesn't really change things, but...
Look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left. Let's sate that appetite,
100, so... That's fine. I doubt I'm going to eat these. I doubt it.
Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard. Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
There's a lot of people in here. I know it's nighttime, but...
Did you need something?
Just let me know.
Steal. Am I gonna steal? I might do it. Nothing. I don't know if it actually helps to do this in here, but... No, nothing. Okay. I'm not gonna go upstairs, because she will literally just look at me and think, damn, dude, what are you doing in here? Yeah, okay. Let's leave for now. Maybe I can do... To be honest, comparing my playthrough, or my challenge playthrough of Fallout recently to this game, since this is just going to be a regular playthrough, it might be a good idea to just do everything on screen. Aside from, like... I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I... Maybe if I do... Like, say, for example, if I want to do... my levels or my stats or whatever, I could probably just do that, honestly. Off screen a bit, if I know how to do it. I don't know how to do it at the minute, but speaking of which, I think it would be a good idea to have something here, so I might just do that for now, honestly.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion. They want to back the storm cloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
Yeah. Now that I'm here, I don't know what I'm actually gonna do for the rest of the stream, because I'm really not sure, but...
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. As Housecarl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his... Whatever you have to say, I'm starting to think...
I want to hear what he has to say.
I think what I might do, actually, is maybe off-screen. I know fully well I'm not going to be able to handle it this early game, but with the mod I have installed, maybe what I can do is visit that area and see how I handle it. I don't think I'm going to handle it very well yet, but we'll see. Excuse me, and then tomorrow I can revisit and let y'all know how that went, because...
Riverwood being in danger?
You know.
Alvor? The smith, isn't he? Reliable, solid fellow. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon. This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong. Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is what exactly happened at Helgen.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it was destroyed, dude.
Should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
As a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Yeah, no.
Irileth, send a
Speaking
detachment
of,
to Riverwood at once.
I don't know if I'm gonna fight the dragon yet.
Yes, my Jarl.
I don't know, because it's been a while, but I could probably handle it, actually, but
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative.
yeah, I did.
You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing. Come, let's go find Farengar,
Alrighty.
wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I'm just gonna check. Because I would like to very much take advantage of these little things, to be honest. Yeah, that's Windhelm. I thought it was.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the... Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well,
Alrighty.
when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me.
I love how they did this, by the way. The people in this world, or within this history, or continuity, whatever you want to call it, they fully just marked the burial sites of dragons and was just like, you know what, let's just keep an eye on these places, just in case. Saying that, though, I can definitely see why. Especially with the events about to come up in the game and whatnot, but...
An old tomb, built by... Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right... Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Yeah. Like, maybe the Dragon War was part of the reason, because maybe they already know something about it? I don't know.
I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl... If the whole... Hopefully...
I'm gonna skip this dialogue a little bit.
Priority now.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. Spells and incantations...
I'll check what you've
They
got.
have to guess them.
Bounty. No, there's nothing I can really do here. Bound. There's a lot of stuff here that I probably don't care about, honestly. Not that I've had a proper look, to be honest, but... Speaking of which, with the TARDIS mod that we currently have, I'm pretty sure we need... I think it's black soul gems as the fuel source. In Fallout, I'm pretty sure all you had to do was go to a radiation source, like the Swan Pond and the Crater of Atom, but in this game, I'm pretty sure it's just black soul gems. I don't think... I think they had to be filled. I'm not entirely sure, but I think also you can there's a way you can actually make them in the TARDIS mod, which is nice, but I will be real, I've previously used console commands for that stuff. I've not actually committed to it, but I'm really not sure what I would do in this playthrough or this instance. I just want to use it to travel, to be honest, and as a sort of like player base type thing, because I think that would actually be pretty convenient. Yeah, I don't think I have much to discuss with you, honestly.
You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Okay.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
I'm just gonna chill in here. I will say, I've missed the music of this game. It is some very nice music. Whenever I come back to this game, I really... I see why people love this game, you know? Like, I love it as well. There's just something really nice about it, if I'm being completely real. Something very nice about it indeed. Can I pick anything up from these, or... I'm hidden, okay, I'm gonna save just in case. I'm totally not stealing these in front of your very eyes. Yeah, you're just looking at me, dude. That's fine. Maybe I can leave that then. Now, there is a stone in the quarters up there, so I might actually grab that. How did you know? Fucking God sounded like an absolute dick. So unnecessary. I don't know. I'd imagine if I couldn't do this, it would tell me, right? I'm pretty sure that's what this game does. This is going so well so far. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, wait. Necklace, necklace, necklace. Grab that. Yes, please. Money. As Mr. Krabs in BFBB would say, money, money, money. Which he would say that, to be fair. Joe White, Mr. Krabs. Such a... such a contribution to my childhood, by the way. Wasn't Clancy Brown, but you know what? I think Joe White, Mr. Krabs was the Mr. Krabs we needed for that game. Honestly. At least we got Clancy Brown for other games, though. There's always that. Just breaks instantly. Okay. 75. Is there anything I can actually get down here? I can't do that yet, can I? Sorry, I can do this now? Is that a Requiem thing where it prevents you from doing it if you don't have to level high enough? Because I'm not sure how that works, I'm gonna be honest. I think in Fallout, actually, Fallout requires you to actually have a perk that lets you do this stuff. Because otherwise you're just not able to do it, but... It's interesting that I can just... do this now. Dude. I should have probably just stuck that down, right? I mainly just want the sword. I'm not gonna lie, I failed that, and somehow that increased my... What? Does that make sense? I don't know. Wait. Oh, you're an absolute melon. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how far I need to do this. Seems to be the same so far. I don't know if it's random or if it's a fixed solve. If that makes sense. Nah, because imagine if I actually had this sword, though. Dude, I'm literally going in the right area. Fuck it. I don't want to be here for a while. I really don't, but... I want to make this work. Is this even a regular sword, or is this a great sword? I don't actually know, but... this might actually be good money. Dude, this is... Hang on, let me actually... look at my lockpicking. Oh, they're just easier to pick. Okay. Adept, Golden Touch. Nice. So Master Locks are all the way up there. Lockpicks never break. Yeah. I was just checking. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure it's still on this side somewhere, but... I might have to leave this. You know what? That's not a bad idea, actually. Fuck it. Maybe if I can... Actually, no. You know what? Let me actually... This looks like a great sword. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't... I could be wrong. Someone can tell me if I'm wrong. But that looks like a great sword. I think. I don't think it's... This is gonna be so nice to do after that Master Lock. Yeah. Steel Dagger. Steel Dagger 7... 5. Okay, I can sell that then, that's fine. Oh, I didn't even know I had that. Okay. Sure. Yeah, why not? And I guess I can do that. I mean, listen, the better shield I have, the better, honestly. We'll never complain about better armor. Because every time you equip something better, you're You're doing yourself a massive favor, honestly. Now I can get this stone.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. If a dragon attacks, well, then it'd be a different story.
Stealing your shit, dude. Technically not really, though, because the dude's... Is it him that he has me, or is it... Got it. Oh, I can steal stuff from him. That's a good point.
You're not.
Nope. To be fair, it's just extra money, you know what I mean? Like... Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think genuinely, when I get to the Thieves Guild, I'm gonna wanna up this stuff a lot. Grab that. I don't need that. No, I don't. I didn't even mean to do that, but you know what? Maybe it'll contribute to my XP or something. That is... Damn, that could sell for a lot, actually. Holy crap. That probably will sell for a lot. Wait. Cats of Skyrim. Save stone. Okay. Apple pie. Alrighty. Damn. I'm willing.
Father says I'm too young to the sword, so I practice with my fists.
I'm just saying, but why can I steal these? Why can I take these things without consequences? Not that I'm complaining, but come on, I'm just saying. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get this paper because I swear I need this in the mod, but like I can just steal gold, dude. Speaking of, I think what we'll do is we'll actually end soon. Which, to be honest, I did think that. I did think that we would be getting to this point, in all honesty. Okay. Battle axe. I don't know if I would ever use it. I like the mace so far. I might... Unless I want to grab it. I think it's two-handed, though. That's the thing. Yeah, it's two-handed. Okay, that's fine. I can sell that. Probably. Iron mace. Shield, yeah.
Need a blade?
Oh, shoot. You know what? We're getting to that time. I think what I'm gonna do... I will call it there, I think. Let me get rid of all of these, because I know by the time I want to do this again, I will probably wanna, you know. Yeah, just do that. Okay. Do it again. Okay. Because by the time, I don't wanna, I don't wanna see all those saves, man. Alrighty. This has been fun. I can't wait for this full playthrough, honestly. I'm very much looking forward to it.